This tutorial we're going to cover how to mark items shipped in a sales order so that you can send them out and deliver them to the job site. Now to do that you can do one of two things. You can open up the actual sales order, but it's better if you go under shipping and receiving, and I'll show you why in just a second. So let's go ahead and go under shipping and receiving, and of course it's going to be the shipping. You have two tabs up here, one for sales orders and another one receiving for purchase orders. So we're covering sales orders right now. And the way you want to do it is you can, first of all, you need to find the sales order. If you know the sales order number, you can enter it here and then click open order, or you can open up the list, scroll down to the sales order, select it, and then click open order. The other way would be to search by customer. This would be this button here and the customer name. You can just, one of two things. You can either start typing, or you hit the drop down and you select the customer you're looking for. Over here you've got three items. First one is having a balance to ship greater than 0. Now this is for all the items on the sales order, not just one. So if there's any item on there that still has a balance to ship out, then you'll want to use this. If you're looking for sales orders that have been completed, everything's already been shipped, then you'll select this option. If you want to show all sales orders, you'll of course select this, show all, and that'll include both of these item options. So typically you're going to be selecting having a balance still left to ship greater than 0. And once we do that, we'll click on Get Customer Orders. And here's our list of 24-hour door customer. And these are the different jobs, the sales order numbers over here. And these are sorted by, I believe it's ship to, and then by order number. Yeah, that's it. So once you know which one is you're looking for, you can just double click it. Like for example this one here, I'll click 9151. I'll double click this row anywhere in here, and that will open up the sales order. And you'll notice by going under shipping and receiving like this, everything is grayed out. So let's say for example your shipping department's doing this, they can't make any changes to the sales order. They can print out copies right here of the sales order, or shipping copies, things like that. Okay, so we'll go under product information, and right here is the column that you'll have access to. Now the reason why I mention going into these shipping and receiving, so that when the form opens up like this, it's limited. When you come down, if you make any changes and you click Save Order down here, as long as we're in the shipping and receiving part of the sales order, then that's the only thing it's going to save, is this column right here, any changes that are made. If I were to open up this sales order directly through Search Sales Orders, nothing would be grayed out. And if I marked everything to ship and I click Save Order, it's actually going to go through and save every cell in this grid. So that's going to take a little bit longer. It'll move much quicker for you if you're just looking to save shipping to open up through shipping and receiving. Alright, so what we're going to do is I can either check this box here and it'll mark everything shipped automatically, and what it'll do is it'll copy the quantities from this column into the shipping column, or if there are components, it'll copy this value into the shipping column. So I'll give you an example. If we click ship, you can see it automatically copy the values over for us. And this, you would use that if the entire order is ready to ship. It'll just make it quicker and easier. The other option, let's see, I'm going to have to go back and make all these 0 again. The other option would be to manually enter the number shipped, because it might not be all the items. Maybe we're just going to ship 5 frames on this sales order. So I'd enter a quantity of 5 here. Now, one thing you want to be aware of is if it's something like a frame that has components, like this item does, you also need to mark the same quantity on the components. So I manually go down here and type the quantity 5 for each one of those. The difference is if we were just shipping everything, I could check this box. You can see it automatically enters everything, but that's the total for everything. And again, if it's just a partial, let's say, again, we're only going to ship maybe 5, or let's say 6 this time. We're going to ship 6 of these. You want to make sure you do the components also. And then once we have those selected and I'll let the data enter, I can go ahead and click Save Order. Okay, the order's been saved. You can see once it's saved, it goes through and it checks. It'll automatically mark anything that's back ordered in yellow. So we've got 4 of these frames that are still on back order. This is just to give you a quick reference onto what items are left. And that's pretty much it. Shipping and receiving is, again, if you do this in the sales order itself, you can do that there, but you'll have to wait a little bit longer for it to save every cell in this grid for all the items, because it does go through and look at everything. All right, that should do it. A pretty short video. If you have any questions, concerns, or suggestions on this, please give us a call or email. Thanks.